world to explore. Welcome back, Luciano. I just had word from Aaronville. It seems he's managed to secure past the tutorial aboard a guild ship vessel. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I go and inform you travel things? It should only take a moment. Alright. Yeah, I need that bigger map, man. I need that map in my house. Ojika gave us the good news. We've made ready to set sail at a moment's notice. The only one yet to arrive is Aaronville himself. Ah, you're all here. It took some persuasions, but the Gleaners Guild ship has granted us places aboard a vessel bound for Tyrol. There'll be other passengers, researchers and artisans and the like, so we'll need to share deck space. That's fine, Aaronville. I doubt anyone expected we'd have a ship all to ourselves. They're not casting off just yet, so if you have any lingering concerns, now's your time to voice them. I wouldn't call it concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Tyrol, yes. We've not forgotten. The nation of Tuliolas is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. As your chosen allies, we shall assist you during the rite of succession and support your bid to become Dawn servant. In addition to that, Alphanod and I have another objective. As part of its reconstruction, Garlemald seeks ways to reconcile and re-engage with its neighbors. By visiting Tyrol, we hope to learn more about how its myriad cultures interact with one another, how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, and sort of insights that might help our friends in Lisabard. But we'll pursue this goal in our own time. You can be assured that we'll give the contest all due attention. That's all I ask. Otherwise, you're welcome to do as you like. You wanted to find out about your grandfather, right, Creel? Yes, as far as we could determine from the old missive I found, he had been tasked with investigating the Golden City by your father, the Dawn servant. Yet oddly enough, we have no record of that investigation in our archives. And nothing to explain the earring which accompanied the letter. Thus, for reasons both official and personal, I should very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm sure there'll be a chance to speak with Papa. You can get your answers right from the source. I look forward to meeting him. In any case, you're not the only one with an interest in the City of Gold. The Golden City is a children's bedtime story. I am part of the expedition only because the Third Province has commanded that I serve as guide. Still playing the part of stoic servant, I see. What of you? Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind. See, hoist sail and let the wind take us as she pleases. We won't make you doing service by standing here and talking about it. Just to be fine. Well said. You won't get far wallowing in the shadows. Right then. If all are still committed to the journey, Then I say we make ready to depart. Alright, let's see what we got. What we need. Let's go cast this over. Eager as they are, the others have already left for the harbor. We're not in danger of missing the boarding call, but perhaps we should be on our way as well.
Savoring the moment? I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Do not be so quick to relax. Oh, Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map. The vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels. Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Bufiswin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
Perhaps, but my voyage here was uneventful enough. Disappointingly so.
Either way, the two of you have first-hand experience, which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
All aboard! We're casting off!
It's time. I trust you have everything you need? And so does our ship cast off from the docks. We sail west, as Kettenram did some 80 years past, bound for the New World, known to her children as the continent of Tural.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Woklamat!
Smooth sailing so far?
Aye, so far so good. But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
I'll take my rest while I can then.
We left port what seems an age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Tural was far, but it's another thing to really know. Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession. Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own. Did you look out across these same waters, Grandfather?
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
How's your stomach? Any better?
I don't know what you mean. I don't get seasick. I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Erenville, you were born in Tural, yes? Do many Viera live there?
The Shatona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name. As for my mother...
They did that Star Trek battles.
We're in the teeth of it now, lads! Reef that sail before the mast snaps!
Oh dear.
Only elves have watch! This wind's too strong to take in yourself! Man falling off the mast! We need help! Get him below decks first! Quickly! Before he's washed overboard!
Come, we should lend what aid we can.
I have not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since. The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors tumbling. The dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself. Meanwhile, our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning. What an extraordinary life he must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease. Vuklama, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts, though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress. By the time the unruly seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural. In retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
Morning. Joining us for some fresh air? Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground. Ugh. Can't be much farther now, can it?
Seabirds. Land must be near. You need only hold out a while longer.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who took a fall, and he's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Good news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat. Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts. Come.
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
Ha! We only did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift halfway. If anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm. As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more!
Then I better not let you down. Easy, stomach. Easy.
We're the last to board. If there's nothing left to say, then let's shove off, shall we?
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
There, look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. To my home, Tural.
gods. I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
Is that a... No. I've never seen Vanu feathers in that color before.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tulihyolal are still few and far between. And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
Mamulja sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
Rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out, or...?
Forms? Did you forget who you're traveling with?
You are outsiders? Visitors to Tural?
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next Dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What brings you to Tulihyolal?
I can answer that. These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well. Of course.
Please, accept our apologies.
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
We'll be continuing our patrol then.
Well, well. You really are a figure of authority here.
Are you suggesting I don't look the part? Anyway, first things first. I bid you welcome to Tulihyolal.
Return to the city at any time this weekend. Before they sail starts. Right then, first things first. Still a bit queasy. No more boats for a while. I realize we just arrived, but we should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins. The argument's here. I should very much like to explore. And I'll guide you. Are you sure you're in any condition to do so? No, not at all. I couldn't do that. God's promise does not get seasick. No, sir. And for my handling entourage, I've recruited them to help me win the race session. I was about to show them around the city. Sounds very lovely. But a group of foreigners is going to attract attention, especially if they're in the company of the Third Promise. Everyone will be curious. You certainly were. Your siblings have a tendency to command a respectful distance. But you're just so easy to approach. And I enjoy it so much when you do. Please, don't ever worry that you're a bother to me. You're very kind. Good day to you, Third Promise. They did have a point. Lamont is technically royalty here. Like it or not, a person of our station is surrounded by this many outsiders who found the tribe crowd. Messages will move into a group so as to attract this attention. Just technically ignoring me. But you know, me and Crib can come up with it. I'll take the twins then. We'll get in touch once we have it. That voyage was hard on all of us, so take it slow and cooperate. We have time enough for that. Enjoy your wanderings. Perhaps we should wait a bit, at least until Lamont's nausea subsides. No need for that. Look, I'm ready to go. right on the harbor. Everything from fresh fish to imported wares goes directly to the ship. Anything you want, they most likely have. Alright, now she mentioned that here. And too long, my thing was pale. Don't worry, more training from America. Some more shops are happy to accept you. But also, watch you Mickey. Another month to the east area. They can wait for another time. I have other places I want to show you first. Next Aetherites in Tulliola. I think I told you before, but my brother, Kaona, spent 3 years studying in Charlotte. He fell in love with the nation and its ways and brought back to us the knowledge of Aetherite construction. Papa warmed to the idea at once, had one immediately. Did you do the attuning thing? If you move the head down, up the slope to the side, right at the top of the gate. That's what you want. Just make it stop. Right. Post. Right. That's the headquarters. Here we are, Bright Bloom Post. The soldiers stationed here are responsible for defending Tulliola and preserving the peace. The Lands Guard are led by our nation's strongest warrior, and so naturally Papa has commanded them since the beginning. At least until 3 years ago, when Zoral Job took over as commander. The title is no empty on that. The first promise is considered equal to the Dawn Servant. Meanwhile, I haven't even managed to. Well, I'll discuss my brother and their accomplishments later. Alpha 9 penalization will be around to here too. Come on, it's time I show you the Skygate. It's right at the northern end of the tunnel. Massive, isn't it? Or yes, I am. And on the other side is an equally massive bridge to match. Both were constructed by a race of giants, the Yokui. Strictly speaking, Tural is actually two separate continents. Yok Tural, the southern lands of the Mother, Zaktural, the northern lands of the Father, which lie beyond the bridge. Legends say it used to be one great landmass, but long, long ago, the two gods fought a titanic battle, and when one threw the other to the ground, the impact was so devastating as to split the continent in twain. If a mere sounding tale, I am put in mind of the conflict between Hydaelyn and Zodiac. But getting back to Zaktural, those lands are also part of the Tuliyola nation, correct? That's right. Isn't my father incredible? He united the peoples of two continents into a single nation. The many clans of Tural had been at war for generations. It was only when Papa traveled the lands and put a stop to their myriad conflicts that we have finally had peace. And that's the main reason I want to win the throne, so I can preserve the peace he built. But I see you're more interested in what's behind the gate than hearing about my aspirations. Crossing the bridge to Zaktural requires a special travel pass. Unfortunately, they won't issue any new permits until the rite of succession is over. I promise to get you one when I'm done, sir. But until then, you just have to wait. I've never broken my word. Once the throne is mine, the travel permit is yours. We must have covered half the city by now. Tuliyola, unlike any other place I've visited, I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. We'll head west next toward the Ark of the Dawn. There is a whole planet. You have to do what you move to the York. So if it doesn't want you, let them travel. Goodbye. Seeing none of this area, let me know. The Ark of the Dawn is on the other side of the city, so speak up when you see something interesting. Struggling to conceive how one could construct an entire city on the side of a mountain. This was originally the site of Blockheed Temple. The giants built it when they were first making the bridge to the Dawntrail to appease the god who slumbers in the great ocean trench. After Blockheed withdrew, the temple stood for 2nd century. So when Papa was establishing his new nation, he saw a structure he could refurbish into a palace, sitting practically in the center of Tural. He gathered artisans to do the work, and the houses they built for themselves became the foundation of the city we see today. Speaking of houses, we'll be passing through the Resplendent Quarter, the biggest residential district of Tuliyola. We climb these sets of stairs here all the way up. Papa's palace is called Valaka Shunsu, which roughly translates to invincible resilience. You probably want to take a closer look, but we'll be coming back here later. Let's move on for now. The sheer scale of this place is incredible. I wonder what that carving at the top represents. Graphics inside that tunnel look good. That look good. So, this is the extended quarter with many people living here. We have residents from all the Dawntrail clans, Mamuja, Expra, Pilu, Moblin, Hanu. We also have Tonawata, Hisara, and Shatona, who moved south from the ancestral lands of Tyrol. In essence, it's a gathering of people from every corner of Tyrol. A true representation of Tyrole's diverse character. The adornments of each building eclectic cultural aesthetic is also beautiful. I'm glad you think so. Come, we continue down the stairs. That big drum there is called the Dawn Herald. They play it for the formal occasions, like when honoring the Landsguard's return from a dangerous duty. I tried hitting it with my axe once and ripped the skin. It earned me a proper scolding. Let me tell you, I think that was the time Papa held me upside down by the ankle. I've never seen such an